Hi, in this brief video I'd like to show you how to create a link. So let's go in and take a look at creating links. So I'm in my dashboard, and again, as always, I'm going to click here on Right to Think. The other strategy that I want to show you is, again, when you go to posts, you want to select just your posts. Really makes it a lot easier to work if you scroll down to the bottom and select your own posts, right? And now just my posts are showing up. I'm going to make that text a little bigger so we can see it more easily. And I'm going to go in and talk about how to create links in this post. So links are a tool for making your post more interactive. And you want to use links to highlight places where you want to connect your reader outside of your piece. So the connections to the outside world, so to speak. And it's one of the cool things that blogs can do. So what would be some of the things that you might want to link? Well, you might want to link to a name. So let's say you were discussing Ken Bain. You could create a link to an interesting post about Ken Bain. Or let's say that you were talking about a concept, maybe the idea of alienation of labor. Or let's say that you referenced a book. Maybe you talked about Machiavelli's The Prince. These would be examples of the kind of things that you could create links to. Right? Now, first of all, let's just go through the mechanics of creating a link so that if someone wants to just do that, they can do it right away. So let's go over here and let's just do a quick Google search. I'm working from Safari and you can type your Google searches right in here. So I'm just going to click on Ken Bain and see what I get. Obviously, there's a lot of links to his websites and resources. But what I'd really like to find is something a little different. So one cool thing that Ken Bain does is an annual summer institute where he teaches teachers strategies for becoming better teachers. So that could be an interesting link, and I could select that link, and then I could go back to my post. Now notice how I've selected the link and I've hit the copy function, and I go back to my post and I go ahead and I select Ken Bain, and I am going to head, it opens up a dialog box. I'm going to paste in the link. I'm going to give it a name so that someone who's vision impaired can read information about it. I'm going to call it the Bain Institute. And I'm going to open in a new window. Always click open in a new window. It makes your post so much easier to read. I click here and ta-da, I've done a link. If I want to see if the link works, I can scroll down here and preview. And when I preview, it calls up a little pop-up menu. And that allows me to check the link just to make sure it works. And it does. So I can close those things out. And I've tested things. So if all you wanted from this video was to learn the mechanics of how to make a link, I just showed it to you, and you can rewind and do it again. But let's also explore, for those of you who are interested, the rest of you can tune out or cut off the video now. Let's play around with finding, doing a little bit more. Now notice I'm never going to just go with a Wikipedia site. All right. So there's Wikipedia. I don't want that. That's just the simple answer. Obviously, I don't want a SparksNote answer or a Yahoo answer. I want to look for an edu or a gov site. As a place that maybe gives me a little bit more information. I also don't want to be afraid to go to the next page. Sometimes we all stop on the first Google page, and maybe I can go a little further and find something a little more interesting. Looking through and seeing, okay, here's a library page. This looks like a potentially interesting resource. I'm going to click here, and this looks kind of like an interesting site that might have an interesting take on Marx. So that's a possible site, something more interesting than Wikipedia. I could also go back to the other page we were on and look for one of these edu sites. This looks good. It's purdue.edu. And that could be a nice little link. And we can feel good because it's an edu site. So that could work. I could use that. Or I could try something like, I thought we had one more on here. Good. Frostburg State. And then there we get a little bit more detailed of an entry. And that looks kind of promising. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one because it gives a little bit more information. And there you have it. That's an example of going beyond the simple, obvious link and finding something that maybe a reader wouldn't find easily on his or her own, and creating a link to that in your post for the reader. Now, obviously, I just kind of did a little web lecture here for you. You would be integrating these posts, these links, right in the middle of your post, right? So in the middle of your paragraph, you mention Ken Bain, you turn Ken Bain into a link. You don't separate them out like we've done here. I just did that to give you examples. And then as far as a book goes, a lot of times the text you're looking for, you can actually find a link to the text. So if I go back here and I enter Machiavelli, The Prince, I should get a link to an actual text because there we go. Machiavelli, The Prince, Contents, Constitution Society, Project Gutenberg. That's always a good safe bet. So I go to Project Gutenberg's text, I select copy, and then I come back to my original post. I create the link. Again, I paste in the link. I give the link a title, The Prince, and I click open window, and there we go. I publish my piece, and I've updated my post so that I now can see, look what it looks like. I go to view post, and I can check out all my links and test them. So again, this is not what your post is actually going to look like. I was just trying to show you ways to physically create and find useful links for this blog portfolio. Hope that was helpful. Don't hesitate to contact me if you need more help.